What's going on, y'all? Got a tool haul. Hit up the Tekton website. Kind of went a little crazy. It's not going to be HVAC stuff. It's going to be more for working on my old pickup truck right here, an old 76 Jeep I got, and then, maybe helping friends and doing other stuff. But mainly that's what it's for. Mechanical, not so much HVAC. So a little change of pace for my channel. But yeah, let's get into it. Of course, I love stickers. I'm probably slap a sticker on this box over here. It's like my mechanical kit I can throw in my truck, and then already used it once, helped a friend change a starter. So it's worked pretty good so far. I just want to kind of beef it up, and that's where this comes in. First, got the 24-inch breaker bar. Looks pretty stinking solid. See if it's got a logo on here somewhere. Here we go. Yeah, Tekton and the part number. Pretty beefy. Designed not to twist off or whatever. That looks pretty cool. Chrome except for here, and that's kind of like the finish on your impact sockets. Looking forward to using that bad boy. I think it's gonna ride right there. That'll work pretty good. May keep it in that bag just because of corrosion. But yeah, love stickers. Don't ever pass on a chance to get a sticker. That's how I roll. So let's get into these sockets. Pretty cool. It's got your 1/2 inch is going to be in red. And like I said, this is 10 all the way up to 32 millimeter deep socket. Which, man, am I going to use the 32 millimeter deep socket? Probably not. But once in a lifetime kind of thing. I figure go hard or go home. Going to be a bear, be a grizzly. Goes all the way from the infamous 10 millimeter all the way to 32. Let's see, 31. Got the part number. See, easy to read, which that may get rubbed off on something. Some of these other ones you might use a little bit more, especially the 10. That's going to get wore off eventually, but you got that good stamped, and then the stamped right there. And the way Tekton does their stuff, you can order individual sockets, and it's pretty reasonable. Or even if you replace it from something from O'Reilly's or AutoZone because you get in a pinch, got a Duralast socket in there, replace it. But anyhow, that's pretty nice looking to me. The finish looks pretty good. You can see inside of there, it's not any kind of any rust or raw finish in there. That powder coat or whatever that coating is on there goes all the way into the socket, not of the surface where it's going to get tore up going in and out of your impact driver or onto your breaker bar. So cool. So there's that one. I like that so far. Just seeing this for the first time. Just got it out of the box. Oh, and this was like a free deal. It's magnetic. So I'm probably going to put this in my work van. But your let's see, inch to millimeter conversion table, fractional decimal millimeter, 1/32, 0.031, 0.794. So anyway, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that was free with whatever order I had. So sweet. Onto the 1/2 inch, and see, this is what's crazy, that it's got a 5/16 1/2 inch impact, which I don't know how often I'm going to use that. Maybe I'm wrong, y'all can correct me on that. But deep socket obviously, but all the way up to 1.5 inches. Now I probably won't use 1.5 inches a ton, but it's gonna be nice to have that because I know some of these sizes right here, and I don't remember which one it is, but there's a boiler we always got to go open up once a year to get inspected, and it's one of these bigger sizes like this. It's 1 inch and a fraction or whatever size, and this year I'm gonna be ready. Have my extensions and this bad boy right here, and I'm gonna rip that sucker off quick, fast, and in a hurry if we got to go work on it. But yeah, 5/16 impact socket 1/2 inch, but it doesn't skip any sizes. You even got like 11/32 stuff like that. 5/8 obviously. Let's see, 13. But yeah, all the way up to 1 inch, and then over here you come up 1 inch and a 1/16, 3/16. Just so that's pretty badass. Like I said, if you're gonna get the set, might as well get the whole thing. And those cases, here's the other cool thing. I got a bunch of these when they're phasing these out, when they're going to the pack out stuff. They had these Milwaukee boxes. I already had one that I use for my HVAC stuff that I don't use just every day, but I need to have it on the van, and it's held up pretty decent ever since I got into HVAC. But look, we'll have to do a video on those those ratchets right there. Those are pretty cool. Mountain brand, got them off Amazon. recommended on the Car Wizard channel. He said those were the ones to get. He loves them, so may have to do a separate video on those. But some impact sockets. The box will fit inside of this right here. My plan is to have one of these boxes that has wrenches and stuff, and the other one's going to have my sockets, and then have them up there and up there. It should fit in between the fender wells and the very back of the bed, and then that's kind of out of the way so I can still have an ice chest, whatever normal stuff I carry in here. And then if I gotta bust out the mechanics tools, there they are, waiting there behind my spare tire. So anyway, sweet, those are going to fit inside there. And the awesome thing about the Tekton website is it will show you the dimensions on these cases. So if you're worried, oh, will this fit in my service body truck? Is this going to fit behind the seat? Or if you have one of those newer trucks that has a real fancy storage underneath the back seats where the back seats flip up and you got that, you can actually go on Tekton's website and it'll show you the diameter of these boxes. It'll give you the dimensions. That's one thing that's really cool about Tekton. It gives you every little, down to the sockets and the wrenches, what the length, width. It has like a little diagram, so if you're thinking like, oh, if I buy this tool, is it going to fit in my bag or is it going to be too big? Go right on their website. You can order sets, you can order individual pieces. So we'll see how this Tekton stuff holds up. It comes highly recommended from some people, so far I like what their stuff is. A lot of it's made in Taiwan, which is a lot better than being made in China. They got, you know, they're a better trade partner with us than China is. But some of their stuff is USA made, and then most of it's, I think, made in Taiwan, which kind of is what it is nowadays, guys. Okay, so here's the crown jewel of this haul. Maybe it's that breaker bar, but 3/8 drive, 1/4 inch to 1 inch, and 6 millimeter all the way up to 24 millimeter. Entire 3/8 set. And as you can see, that's not a very big box, so that's probably not going to fit inside of here, but it won't be anything to fit right there in the back of the truck or anywhere else. Let's drool a little bit. So it did come with a breaker bar, 3/8, and I think that is an 18 because this is the 24. So yeah, that looks like an 18 inch. I don't have all the specs right in front of me, but we're just going through it, kind of having fun here. Comes with a little U-joint, 3-inch extension, 6-inch extension, and I guess you can stick those together, and then that gets you pretty good. I just got those Wera Cyclops sockets, but this thing feels pretty nice, I gotta say. It's got the little knob on the end so you don't slip off of it, and it's got another one up here you can get your knuckles around, fingers around. Let's have this good Tekton stuff. You can see here, pretty high quality. I think it has the part number, but anyhow, I don't plan on breaking that, but if I did, I think they got a pretty good warranty as far as breaking stuff. You send it back and they'll give you another one. You just got to mail it back to them or something like that, or take a picture, I believe. Don't get me lying, go look on the Tekton website, but I think you just got to snap a picture of the broken part, email it to them, and they'll send you out a new one. That's pretty darn cool. So here's our 1 inch, and that's actually stamped and then chromed. It's got the part number, Tekton on there. 1/4, no skipping, 9/32. And hell, if you got to take off the blend door actuators and some other little stuff inside of this truck, I don't even think it's metric, surprisingly, but the only way I could get it off was like a 9/32, an oddball size, and I had hell getting that thing. I had one set in my whole arsenal here that actually had that. Did one blend door actuator on my truck a couple years ago, and then did my brother's this year. And man, so you do need that stuff, that little 9/32 guy right there. But long socket, regular 6, all the way up to 24. Very cool. So anyway, guys, that's my little tool haul. I'm pretty happy about it. And if you got any questions about it, ask them down in the comments below. Listen to the cicadas. It's a beautiful fall. It's still 90 degrees out here, but a beautiful fall day. I guess it's cooler than the summertime, so got to appreciate it. Like and subscribe. I'll let you know if I have any good, bad, or ugly experiences with this stuff. I'm hoping it's going to be pretty nice stuff, and it's going to get put to good use working on my 76 Jeep project. May get a few videos on that. So, later.